What is up, guys? The Wandavision season finale was today. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. It's good to be back. Videos coming right at you. But this is the first one of many. Wandavision season finale was alright. Was it amazing? Was it some endgame stuff? Was it some Far From Home stuff? Was it just a regular Marvel movie? Nah. It was different. And I really liked it up until the season finale, which was okay. It wasn't anything that blew our minds. It wasn't anything cool. The main thing I liked about it was the emotional stuff that was happening between Wanda and Vision and her kids. But other than that, typical Marvel. It's typical Marvel. Girl makes her own reality, goes crazy, has a villain, fights a villain, and then, yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. That's the plot of Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Captain America 1, Captain America 2, Captain America 3, Thor 1, Thor 2, Thor 3, Ant-Man 1, Ant-Man 2. It's the same thing. I ended the episode like, yeah, it was so cool. Then I thought about it, and I was like, I can't be blindsided because I'm a Marvel fan. I can't be blindsided like that. I can't just watch something Marvel and be like, it's amazing. No, that's not how I roll. So I got to think about what I just watched, and I thought about it, and I was like, that was kind of lackluster, that ending. The action was cool. It was a good episode. The action was cool. I'll put spoilers at the end, little few things, because there wasn't anything crazy in this episode. But the action was cool. The Vision fight scenes were cool. And it's funny, if you guys seen Man of Steel, I swear to you, they ripped off Man of Steel so hard. And not just because it's two guys flying around like Superman. No, they ripped off Man of Steel. Like, to the T, where I was like, that happened to Man of Steel, that happened to Man of Steel. Maybe it was like homage to it. But they literally ripped off Man of Steel. Watch Man of Steel, like the action scenes on YouTube, and then we'll watch the action scene in the show. They literally ripped off Man of Steel. Other than that, it was okay. The fight scenes with Agatha and Wanda were fine. Visually, they were cool. The kids fighting for like a minute, that was cool. Monica's story in the episode goes nowhere. The agent that everybody's talking about, his story doesn't really go anywhere either. What is Darcy doing at the end of this? We don't know. Maybe we'll see her in Thor, Love and Thunder. It was just like a lackluster episode. I'm gonna give this episode a 7 out of 10. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. It wasn't anything crazy. It had cool aspects, but other than that, the series ended and it was it. Now, did they tease what was going to happen in these next Marvel movies or shows or whatever? In a way, but not really. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, go check out the episode real quick. I'm going to talk some spoilers right now. So, the episode I thought was cool. It had some issues of just being super convenient and super just... like, everything is by the numbers. It's the same thing you've seen all the time. Scarlet wins in the end. She gets kind of everything she wants, but she doesn't know it yet. Yes, she gets her powers. She gets all that stuff. But she still doesn't know about Vision coming back to life, which is a cool thing. That's what I liked about the episode. Vision is back. Because he's just an android, and you could easily get that software of Jarvis and Ultron and put it together and then just bring him back with his memories and stuff. But they needed the Vision from Wanda's reality that she created to do that. So that was pretty cool. So I like that Vision is back. Where did he go? Most likely Avengers Tower, maybe. But he's going to find out that Avengers Tower isn't a thing anymore. And maybe find out that Stark is dead because he wasn't alive for those moments. So we'll see what happens with Vision's storyline. I don't know where they're going to continue that. And then there's that ending cutscene with Monica and talking to a Skrull, talking about their friend that's in space. Now, it is very disappointing we didn't get to see her friend that she was talking about for like 4 episodes and we don't see her. Or see her or him. But the Skrull points to space. But the only person we know that is in space right now is Nick Fury. And it kind of makes sense that that would be your friend, because maybe Monica's mom was friends with Nick Fury because she's created a sword, and maybe they have some kind of connection. I don't know. Maybe that's your friend. But Nick Fury, is he in what you call an aerospace engineer or anything? I don't think, like, why would she reference like that? So maybe it still is one of them Fantastic Four people, or maybe, I don't know. It's just kind of disappointing. They teased that the whole show and then nothing happened. So that was kind of whack. The fighting was cool in the episode. It was an action-packed episode. That's what it was, action-packed. And it was fine for what it was. But the Hayward storyline goes nowhere. He's just a typical villain, gets arrested. The kids, they don't even know they're about to die. So those kids don't even exist anymore. But I like that scene where she puts them to bed and says their goodbyes and then talks to Vision. That was a really good scene. I really enjoyed that. The emotional weight of the show is there. The emotional scenes and everything hit you. It's not some typical BS. No, it hits you when it needs to hit you, and it's beautiful. It's just the storyline is just typical, you know. A witch comes, is like, oh, Wanda, your powers are so powerful. I want them. Let's fight. And then they fight. Wanda outsmarts her, wins, and then we move on with our lives. Nothing crazy happened, you know? And that's the disappointing thing about this show, is this show started off with being super different than Marvel has ever done, and then it ended up just being everything that Marvel has done. Like, we are seeing so many different things happening in the Marvel movies and shows that is making it, like, stand out as different. As like, yo, this is something we never seen before. Like, for example, Far From Home. At the end of that movie, spoiler alerts if you've never seen Far From Home, which you should have already. At the end of that movie, Mysterio reveals that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And that's huge. That's never happened in the live action movies before like that, where he's like revealed worldwide. Yes, in the comics and stuff, but you never seen that live action. So it's cool that we're doing different things in this universe. But then you come to WandaVision and it starts off like, oh, this is going to be so different and cool. And it's the same thing. Is it enjoyable for the entire ride? Yes, it is super enjoyable. I love WandaVision. It's a great series. It's better than most of the Marvel movies that have come out. But at the end of the day, it ends like every single other Marvel movie. Yes, Infinity War blew us off our socks because we did not think that movie was going to end with half of the world dying and half of our favorite Avengers dying. But they have these mystical stones that bring people back to life. Yes, were there some sacrifices with Black Widow and Iron Man? Yes, and that was very heartfelt. But at the end of the day, everyone came back to life, and we move on. And that was fun and different because that's never been seen. But WandaVision was fun and different for like the first 4 episodes, and then it turns out to just be every single other Marvel thing that's ever been created, or just every little thing that's just typical. It's just the mainstream media stuff that's just safe. And it has a safe ending. Nobody dies. Like, it's just like, yeah, Wanda loses her like not real family, but at the end of the day, she's still gonna have Vision. Vision is alive. They just need to meet up. I don't know where she went in that cutscene, and there's some theories going around that she's wanting to revive the kids with that book she was looking at the end. But you know what pisses me off? That is so stupid. The whole series is about her learning in a way that she has to let go, because she still hasn't let go of the fate that Vision went through about seeing him die and everything. And she learns that in the last few minutes of being with him, with the kids and everything, like, oh, this is it. It's the last time I'm gonna see you guys, you know? And it's a beautiful scene. So if she's just going to make a spell to bring him back again, then the show was for no reason. She was grieving on something she didn't have, made what she had, and then learned a lesson supposedly about letting go. But now she's going to go back, learn a spell, and then revive him? I really hope they don't go that way. I hope people thinking about these theories are wrong, like every other theory people have made. For like all the theories, like Mephisto's going to pop up, Doctor Strange is going to come and save the day, the Fantastic Four is happening. No, none of that happened. None of that was plausible. None of that was even suggested. Did we believe that Monica's friend would be somebody important? Yes. But we don't know, because we're going to have to wait till maybe like Captain Marvel 2 comes out and worry about that, you know? So it kind of sucks that we have to wait for certain things to happen in the MCU like this for years. We got this cool show, they're teasing these characters and nothing happens. So that really sucks. But other than that, I thought it was a beautiful show. WandaVision is one of the best things Marvel has ever created. Hands down. Better than some of the movies they've created and better than TV shows they've created. I've seen all of them, the other TV shows, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Daredevil, Luke Cage. This is one of my favorites. Daredevil is my #1 Marvel show of all time. I didn't like the last season though. But #1 Marvel show of all time. And WandaVision is kind of right up there. It's a beautiful show. I love it. It's about grief, loss, and just letting go and becoming who you were meant to be. And she was meant to be the Scarlet Witch, which she does become, and that was really cool. So I'm really excited to see where they go in the universe. It sucks. It's probably going to take us years to find out what she's going to do and everything, because we're getting Falcon and Winter Soldier in like 2 weeks. We're getting Loki after that. Then we're getting Spider-Man. But we don't know if we're getting the Eternals or Black Widow this year anymore because they got delayed, but they're supposed to come out this year, so I don't know. So we'll have to see where these stories go and how are they going to all meld together, you know? So I'm really excited to see what happens, and I'm really excited to see what she has to do with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, that movie. I cannot wait for that. But other than that, man, Marvel's killing it. They're killing it. Yes, WandaVision is like one of the best things, in my opinion, that Marvel has made, but we gotta see that finale, and that finale was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't anything I thought was insane like other things have been, but I did love the show, and nonetheless, I think every Marvel thing has issues, but if you enjoyed it and you had a good time, you had fun times theorizing, you saw good action, interesting stories, like that's what makes things good. Yeah, the finale fell flat, but it didn't ruin really anything. It just kind of ruined the hype for it, but I still thought it was a beautiful ending, and I hope you check it out. And if you did not check it out, why are you watching the spoiler review? What's it called? But go check it out. It's a fun show. It's beautiful. It's action-packed. I'll rewatch it if you've already seen it, because I'm definitely going to rewatch it. I love Marvel that much. I'll probably rewatch it before Falcon and Winter Soldier comes, just to see all the Easter eggs and everything that didn't matter. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you have seen it, check it out again right before Winter Soldier and Falcon comes out March 19th. I hope you had a good time watching this show, good time reviewing this with me. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and bend on.